Well, as the month draws to an end, the newsroom is here. Your accounts are at the verge of getting fatter. It's a very good film. Exactly. A very warm welcome to Urban at 9. My name is Joshua Poro.
And I'm Victoria Namtewi. As usual, we'll start off with the headlines. Thousands of NRM party supporters plan to welcome President Yoweri Museveni from America tomorrow at Entebbe Airport. Police warn of heavy traffic.
But we are appealing to the general public to travel very early. If you have a flight at 5, you better leave at 9.
Plus, the ADF rebels are recruiting people in the guise of getting them jobs in the Democratic Republic of Congo. This is mostly in Busia and Bugiri districts.
There's still some elements who are still recruiting people under disguise of getting them jobs, all under disguise of business opportunities in Congo, and they take them and put them in the ranks of the ADF.
In sports, the Uganda basketball ladies side, the Gazelles, win their first game at the ongoing Zone 5 Africa Basketball Championships.
I think our shooting percentage today was really low, and then our free throws also were really low today, because when you look at the stats, we missed 29 free throws.
Welcome back. This is Urban at 9. Now, police have warned of heavy traffic on Entebbe Road tomorrow as thousands of NRM supporters flock Entebbe Airport to welcome President Museveni, who is in the United States.
Now, the president went to the U.S. for the opening of the 69th UN General Assembly. The Director of Police Operations, Andrew Felix Kawesi, advised those that are planning to access the airport to do so as early as possible, not to miss their flights.
This morning, members of the NRM party converged at Katikati restaurant to organize the coming of President Yoweri Museveni back from the US. The president had gone to preside over the opening of the 69th UN General Assembly. The minister without portfolio, Richard Todwong, says the president's planned welcome comes at a time the country is heading the UN General Assembly.
My office was approached by NRM supporters, mobilizers and well-wishers that they intend to organize and receive our president and the chairman of the party tomorrow as he returns from the USA, where Uganda excelled, and we scored highly at international platform. So when they approached my office, I did the needful and informed the police, seeking permission to authorize our mobilizers and supporters to organize themselves and tomorrow to receive our chairman as he returns from America.
The overjoyed supporters have asked fellow Ugandans to join them to the airport as they welcome the NRM party chairman.
We have requested for official permission and the police has granted to us, so we welcome the chairman tomorrow on his arrival at Entebbe International Airport. As we always do in the NRM, we maintain peace, law and order, where we celebrate the triumph of our party chairman and the glory of Uganda.
Basabo njagala mbategezi onako olwenkya yandibadde public holiday ya Uganda buli omu n'aleka byakola ogenda okwaniriza His Excellency President.
The supporters will use this opportunity to congratulate the president upon his recent choice of Rukutana Rugunda as the Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda. At the meeting, the Director of Police Operations, Andrew Felix Kawesi, advised the public to arrange their travel plans early to avoid any possible inconveniences along Entebbe Road tomorrow.
And the traffic is going to play a very significant role, because there will be diversions, and also is going to tell you the plan, but we are appealing to the general public to travel very early. If you have a flight at 5, you better leave at 9, because we might delay you and then you miss your flight.
The police cautioned those going to receive the president to observe discipline and order to avoid accidents. The supporters will later gather at Entebbe Mayor's Gardens, where the president will then address them. Veni Chirabo and Matan Kwagala for Urban TV.
Thank you so much.
Now, the Uganda People's Defense Forces says there are people being recruited into the ADF under the guise of getting jobs and business opportunities in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Chief of Defense Forces General Katumba Wamala said that the cases are high in districts of Busia and Bujiri. Wamala was addressing a press conference at the UPDF Media Center in Imbuya this morning.
Wamala, who was recently inducted in the Hall of Fame by the U.S. Army War College in Pennsylvania, returned to a bunch of questions from the press. In his address, Wamala revealed that Ugandans are still being recruited to the ADF in DRC.
There's still some elements who are still recruiting people under disguise of getting them jobs, all under disguise of business opportunities in Congo, and they take them and put them in the ranks of the ADF. The recruitment is mainly from areas of Busia and Bujiri and also Mayuge. So we are keeping an eye on those groups. We are keeping an eye on some of those cells which have been identified, and we'll make sure that we get to the bottom of it.
He also explained the unusual security presence at the residence of the former Prime Minister Amama Mbabazi last evening.
The soldiers needed transport, right, to be with the drone, because they had their personal effects. And among the documents you're talking about, of course, when we deploy soldiers like in that number, they have their nominal roles, they have the list of their arms and everybody's personal details. Maybe that's what you thought are documents. I don't think anybody broke into Honorable Mbabazi's house because Madame Jacqueline was there. Even from what I saw, nobody entered his house.
Wamala says the media is misinterpreting the new developments.
It's not disarming Honorable Mbabazi. It's taking away the soldier. Every soldier is deployed with his firearm. So when he's with the drone, he has to come with his personal firearm because he accounts for it.
Honorable Amama Mbabazi lost his prime ministerial office last week in what government called giving him more room to consolidate the party ahead of general elections.
Now, Kampala Capital City Authority has launched an electronic platform that will be used to collect revenue. The authority is optimistic that the new venture will be efficient and increase revenue collections. We have more.
The online electronic platform is dubbed ECT for a better city. The Minister for Kampala, Frank Tumwebaze, notes that this system will weed out all sorts of fraud since the taxes will be paid online or by use of a mobile phone.
And here, this is where we need to prove wrong those people who are always motivated by politics to unnecessarily accuse KCCA. If KCCA is an institution where accountability is not valued, such initiatives wouldn't be launched.
With an efficient manner of collecting revenue, Tumwebaze hopes that the authority will be able to start financing its works.
So now that KCCA has launched these reforms, even at the first stage, it tells you that every penny will be going through the system. The books, how you call them, the financial statements will be automatically generated. You cannot divert the funds.
The electronic system will be implemented in phases, and the first phase that was unveiled today will be used by the public transport sector. KCCA says that by December of this year, yellow fever certificates and trading licenses will also be paid for online.
The next one that we are working on now is the yellow fever certificates. So you can now pay online to get your yellow fever certificate. By the end of the year, we will have put on the trade licenses.
KCCA targets to collect 250 billion shillings in the next coming 5 years.
Our target is that in the next 5 years, we will be able to grow our revenue to about 250 billion.
The taxi drivers say this comes as a relief since payments will be done easily.
People are getting delays in payments by lining up and getting these buffs for payments. So now the system has been improved.
This electronic platform is yet another milestone as the authority continues to transform the city.
Well, you're watching Urban at 9. We'll now take a break.
But still to come, teachers who go to class while drunk had to be penalized.
This is Urban TV.